The following program, Dick Goddard's Woollybear 15, is brought to you in part by Liberty Ford Lincoln Mercury in Vermilion. What a great way to arrive in Woollybear country aboard the restored Constitution Limited, a beautiful and historic addition to our festival this year. Hi everyone, and welcome to Woollybear 15. On this Sunday each year, the gracious people of Vermilion allow their town to become Woollybear country, home of the Woollybear Festival. And with the arrival of the crowd, the parade units, and this gorgeous weather, this year has all the promise of being the biggest and the best ever. In the next half hour, we'll be bringing you highlights of all the festivities of this special day in which we say goodbye to summer and gather together to celebrate the harvest time. But hours before the Constitution Limited arrived, the events of the day had already started. At 9 a.m. it all began with the second annual Kiwanis-McDonald's World's Greatest Kids Race. You'd be amazed at how this race has grown in 2 years. This year's winners were 11-year-old Justin Kerr of Mapleton and 11-year-old Cindy Syrek from Vermilion. The age 7 and under winners were Matt Wooster of Huron and Megan Hayes of Parma. Then at 9:40 a.m., our traditional cannon shot was the signal to begin the big Kiwanis 6th annual Woollybear Classic 10K run, and the weather conditions were perfect this morning for good running times. Our 1987 winner, a member of Team Ohio, Dave Berardi of Solon, with a very fine time of 31:34, and our first woman to cross the line with a time of 38:28, Annie Heidersbach of Elyria. Right after the morning races, the popular rock group Arrowhead entertained the early arrivals as our TV crew began preparing for the big 1:30 parade. At 11 a.m., after all the preliminary heats of the Woollybear 500 were run, it was time for one of our favorite events of the day, the Woollybear Kids King and Queen Costume Contest, and what a crop we had this year. The queen of the 1987 Woollybear Festival is Nicole Von Meyer. He's the king again. And this is 5-year-old Jeremy Bailey from Vermilion. And of course, what would our festival be without giving our animal friends a chance to share in the fun? As parade time neared and the enthusiastic crowd of over 100,000 people began to assemble, entertainment mainstays of Woollybear Sunday were performing. Again this year at the reviewing stand, it was the great St. Helens Unicycle team, and on the main stage, Bill Bame's world-famous Singing Angels delighted the crowd with their music. And as the Singing Angels left the stage at 1 p.m., the University of Akron's Zip Band Concert began on the village green. Woollybear 15 will continue with a big parade right after this message. I got to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1987 Woollybear Parade. In case you hadn't guessed, the Vermilion Fire Department. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Vermilion High School Sailor Marching Band. They are extremely pleased to be the host band for this year's Woollybear Festival. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the official Woollybears from TV8, Wolford, Willie, and Winnie. The Blue Knights Motorcycle Club from Lorain County, promoting law enforcement, the Blue Knights. Okay, let's have a nice welcome. The Erie County, Ohio State Alumni Band and drum major Rich Parks. Fight the team. All right. Ohio. Hey, folks, this guy loves applause, and we got to let him know we're very happy that Tim Taylor is a friend of ours. And Robin Swoboda, let's have a nice welcome for the lady from TV8. The Sailor Way Middle School Seahawk Marching Band has been participating in the Woollybear Parade every year since the event was moved to Vermilion under the direction of Mr. Joseph Price. The band boasts 160 members. The Seahawks are performing Dennis Chandler's ever-popular Woollybear song again this year. Casey Coleman, let's have a nice welcome for our fine sportscaster, his lovely wife, Emily, and Chelsea. And John Tellich, another member of our fine sports department, John. John Tellich. The Vermilion Kazoo Band. Boy, do they look great. All ladies are residents of Vermilion, a combination of professional and amateur kazoo tutors. I didn't know they had professional kazoo tutors. And Willis Good News Gebhardt. Let's have a nice welcome, our official forecaster. This gentleman is 91 years old. Let's have a nice welcome again for McDonald's, Grimace Birdie, and the Hamburglar. We are going to have a gentleman that I saw earlier this year, a real Western showman, a trick roping specialist from Canton. Len Zaleski is an active member of the International Trick and Fancy Ropers Association. And this is a group of Wild West performers from the United States and foreign countries who specialize in this and other arts popularized by the late cowboy humorist Will Rogers. Let's hear it for Len Zaleski. Let's have a nice Woollybear welcome for the West Geauga High School Wolverine Marching Band. The band is proud to say it has participated in the Woollybear Festival since its beginning 15 years ago. Thank you, Norm, again. We appreciate you coming. And Neil Zerker in a 1940 American Bantam, Bill Kutcher. Hi, Neil. Good to see you. And now a 1974 Buick LeSabre driven by Lloyd Kyle with Marty Savage and Robin Phillips. Let's have a nice Vermilion hello for a couple more of the fine news people from TV8. Let's hear it for the Clipper Marching Band from Clearview. They're wearing their brand new uniforms. Bob Cervenera. Although he's originally from Pittsburgh, we don't hold it against him. One of the fine news people from TV8, Bob Cervenera. A welcome for Lori Taylor and Denise Dufala from TV8, two of the fine news ladies at our station. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthem. You've heard him perform so many times at Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Indians baseball games, and on many other occasions. Let's welcome Rocco Scotti. We have now from Norwayne High School at Creston, the Bobcat Marching Band. We now have Basha and Sonny and Henry from the Big Chuck Little John Show. Let's have it for Big Chuck and Little John. Festival of the Fish Queen, the 1987 Queen Laura Coley. The festival is held during the third complete weekend in June. The Anthony Wayne Marching Band. great balloon launch. Bill Dieterle and Tony Romas, the place for ribs. Hi, Bill. You did it again. That's beautiful. And ladies and gentlemen, Mark Kuntz, the weatherman from TV8. Mark Kuntz. And now we have the Kent Crazy Cops. The Kent Crazy Cops were formed in 1975 by 6 men. At the present time, a membership of 20. In 1975, they purchased a 1934 Dodge bus they've restored and made into their paddy wagon. We are going to welcome one of the great college bands in the land, Mike Galimo's University of Akron, Ohio's Pride Marching Zip Band. Let's have a nice welcome again for Michael. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Cleveland Browns mascot, Huddles. From SeaWorld, let's welcome Shamu. And there's Penny Penguin. Ohio's Miss Charm, 1987, Stephanie Capasso. Hi, Stephanie. Let's have a nice welcome for the Maslin official mascot tiger, Obi. And welcome the Legion Paraders Drum and Baton Corps from Port Clinton. From Rack's Restaurant, let's hear it for the official Rack's Alligator. The Keystone High School Marching Band. Gentlemen, one of the great bands also from Ohio, Jim Fidali and the Berea High School Marching Brave Band. The Milan Melon Festival Queen and Float. Let us welcome Christiane Scott, 6-year-old daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Tom Chafin of Burbank. She represents Ohio at the America's Scholarships Pageants National Competition held in Cincinnati. Let's welcome the Shriners, Zenobia, the Fireland Shrine Club. 1987, Miss Amherst entered court. Miss Amherst is Laura Rumpler, first runner-up, Levon Morgan, second runner-up, Marilyn Watling, third runner-up, Judy Spreckert, Miss Congeniality, Tracy Jacobs. They had a superior rating in the 1987 State Concert Band Competition from Southern Lorain County. Again, the Wellington Duke Marching Band. Welcome to Vermilion, the Golden Ager King and Queen from the Amherst Potato Festival. From Euclid, Ohio, Bill Schaefer's fine Euclid Panther High School Marching Band. We have here Sue's Saddle Broncs, a precision drill team mounted on some of the most widely ranging horses and ponies, from 17 hands tall to only 13 hands tall, from 27 years old to only 6. They still make the finest drill team around, Sue's Saddle Broncs. Ladies and gentlemen, from down in my hometown neck of the woods, the Manchester Panther Show Band. Let's welcome the Red and Black. This is Magnificent Mona and her master, a wonderful example of man's best friend she wants to drive but only can pretend. Riding together now for over a year, Magnificent Mona and her master. And next we will have the Golden Crescents Baton and Percussion Corps, goodwill ambassadors for the city of Lorain. The Teddies from the Teddy Bears Garden on North Main Street. Whole flock of woolies. One of the crowd favorites. They've joined us for many years now, thanks to Agnes Waltman from Geauga County. Let's have a nice welcome. The St. Helens Unicycle Drill Team, making their 4th appearance in the Woollybear Parade, the Oberlin High School Marching Band, under the direction of Stephen Johnson III. Smith Dairy Products, carrying the Lorain County Dairy Princess. Cardinal Federal and Savings Calliope. They've joined us a number of times. We appreciate that. The Cardinal Federal Savings Bank Calliope. The Vermilion High School Alumni Band. Hi there, good to see you. The Old Haunted Schoolhouse from Vermilion. Boy, if you want to be terrified, the Old Haunted Schoolhouse. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Randy Williams, Miss Teen Beauty of 1987. One of our favorite marching groups, Jerry Juergens and the Chagrin Valley All People Kazoo Band. Let's have a nice welcome. The Tiffin Hornets, a shrine unit of Zenobia Temple of Toledo. They ride to promote shrine hospitals for crippled children and Shriners hospitals for burn children. The Fighting Rams from Madison Manchester High School. Let's have a nice welcome, their first Woollybear. Flora DeLong and Kay Schatz are representing Schwenson's Bakery, the bakery established in 1893, the Pioneer Garden Center from Vermilion. Hi, Woollybears. The Huron Tiger Marching Band. The theme of the float by the Vermilion Ambets Auxiliary Ladies, Post 22, is We the People, portraying Betsy Ross. I love Betsy Ross. Every time they asked Betsy Ross how she felt, she said, oh, so-so. And the Louisville Twirlers from the home of the Leopards in Louisville. And the Sesame Street Woollybears. Look at this gang here. What a great outfit. We have Brent Bronner, last year's king, His Majesty there. Dillon's deputies, baton and drum corps, under the direction of Linda Dillon. The next clown group are the Clodhoppers, the clowns with a purpose. They clown with the intent of uplifting others, and they work for smiles. This group visits hospitals, nursing homes, and churches. Their best audiences are people who like to laugh. The Clodhoppers. Valerie Brown's Baton Training Academy of Norwalk. And Kimberly Arnett, the 1987 Dream Queen. Hi, Kimberly. Beautiful young lady. Kimberly Arnett. Let's have a nice welcome for the Goldwing Road Riders Association. Very fine-looking group. The Lorain Catholic Spartan Marching Band, under the direction of Miss Teresa Militia. The gigantic 1987 Woollybear Parade ended right on time, and what a parade it was this year. And the thousands who wished to stay at the festival were entertained by one of the best bands in the land, Stagecoach.
Desire to play, the tune burns down. Love is built on solid ground. It don't come easy, it just comes down to building love on solid ground. Desire to play, the tune burns down. Love is built on.
This year we were treated to two special events at the main stage. 1992 Olympic hopeful Jennifer Hinsley demonstrated gold medal form with her exciting rope routine. And then it was time for the Cardiac Car Company to do their thing. As the crowd gathered once again at the main stage for the running of the Woollybear 500 Caterpillar Finals, our popular perennial prognosticator of possible precipitation patterns, Willis Gooduse Gebhardt, 91-year-old Willis, was on hand to interpret the Woollybears' forecast for a snowy and colder than normal winter this year. And then the moment of truth arrived. The final heat of the 1987 Woollybear 500 Classic was about to be run.
Okay, now, we're ready. On your mark, get set, go!
What's your last name? Don. What happened? The Woollybear got so excited he went to the bathroom right on your finger. So did John. I just told John, so you're even. A new record was put in the books this year. Fuzzy 2 in world-class form finished in a mere 8 seconds flat, breaking the mythical 10-second barrier. Only one last event remains now, the annual celebrity cake auction at historic Schwenson's Bakery. And once again, we thank Schwenson's Bakery for taking part in the festivities. Will be given to the Arthritic Foundation of Lorain County. And also a special thanks to Rax for once again providing breakfast for the parade celebrities and their families, and to Harbortown Limo for their classy shuttle service. To McDonald's for serving breakfast to our TV crew and parade participants, and to Domino's Pizza for providing lunch to the TV crew. And of course to McGarvey's for their hospitality at the end of the long day. An event of this magnitude takes a small army of workers, and to them, the parade participants, the citizens of Vermilion and the TV8, my sincere thank you. I'm Dick Goddard, and thanks to you for being with us today, and God willing, we can all get together this time next year for Woollybear 16. Good night, everyone. The preceding program, Dick Goddard's Woollybear 15, was brought to you in part by Liberty Ford Lincoln Mercury in Vermilion.